welcome back to another vlog. Today I'm starting the morning in the park ahead of the big drive to Scotland. Officially out of office, it's Monday morning and we're about to drive to the Isle of Skye for 5 days. I'm so excited. We're going to do a stop off in Glenfinnan in the Highlands, on the west coast. Just dropped the dog's collar. Bruno! We're gonna stop off at Glenfinnan and do the Harry Potter train viewpoint and the big, I think it's like a 2-hour hike. And then we'll be in Skye the next day. I'm so excited. It is currently the end of April and the weather's just gorgeous. The blossoms are in full bloom. The park is lovely. We've had a little bit of drama already this morning with the car battery being dead, which is excellent. So I get very stressed in these sorts of situations. So I'm removing myself and I'm going to get a silly little coffee and take the dog out for a little mooch. Because if I'm involved, it'll just be stressful for everybody. Currently sporting my new Craghopper National Trust fleece that I got from Vinted for a £5 and I absolutely love it. So cute. Also got some ASOS like wide waterproof trousers on. I don't think they're actually waterproof, but the waterproof style, which seems a bit, is that what's in fashion these days? But I'm trying it. I feel very out of place. I'm not usually like an outdoorsy fashion gal, but we're trying it. We're gonna have to. So yeah, very exciting. Oh, the dog is having a bathroom break, so I'll be back. So when we get to the Isle of Skye, the plan is that we're going to do the Old Man of Store walk. Maybe look at some fairy pools, not like the proper popular one, but some other fairy pools, just to kind of avoid masses of people. Then we're going to do a 24-kilometre hike, and then we're going to do like a wild camp up when we're in the mountains. It's all just very exciting. I'm just going to sit and enjoy the sunshine for 10 minutes before I have to help pack the car. Do sometimes get a bit annoyed that I was born in Middlesbrough and places like this exist. People just get to grow up here. That's cute. We're gonna go and get a little coffee and potentially some sort of sweet treat. I am tracking, but maybe we can make an exception. Hope Nicole doesn't watch this. We are currently in Luss. It's very nice, isn't it? It's very busy. It seems to be like a tourist stop for old people in coaches, which is nice for them. But for us, it means it's very congested and slow. I'm joking. I didn't film for the first 10 minutes of being here because I was very hungry, but now I've had a sandwich. I'm raring to go again. One thing about me, I will be visiting every single church when we're in a new place. So we have arrived in Glenfinnan. We've just found a little wild camping spot next to a little lake. The midges are already out in full force, which is fabulous. I'm just gonna keep here for the night. It's probably about like a 6-minute drive from the viaduct, which is where the Harry Potter steam train goes to. So the plan is we're just gonna keep here, have a relatively chilled night, and then in the morning around 7 o'clock we'll do the Glenfinnan circular route. I think it's like a 2-hour walk, and then we'll time it so that we see the train go by. It's so exciting. And then we'll drive up to Skye, which is so exciting. Max has done so well. This is his first big drive since he passed his test, and he did fabulous. It's been a long day. It's been like a 5-hour drive. As you saw, we stopped off in Loss, which was very cute. But we're ready for just sleepy cosy times now. Here he is, the man of the hour. Bagman. Yay! Hello, welcome back to another video. Give me strength, I swear to God. Give me strength. Go on then. I've got marshmallows.
I'll get some for tomorrow. Marshmallows would be nice, wouldn't it? You pass me my beer?
A little sip.
I don't think you like that one, but you know, sip.
It's nice for what it is, but it's not for me.
It's very airy.
I need flame, can I? Jesus.
I saw fire, just to burn little stuff on, isn't it?
Yeah, okay.
It's burning quite cleanly as well.
You can have a steak.
If you behave yourself, I'll give you some steak.
Stop it.
See how done it is?
Get your fingers out of there.
I need to feel how done it is.
Ridiculous.
Come on.
Hey guys, I look like Pollyanna. Pippi Longstocking. I'm gonna go to sleep now. This is the end of day 1. We're just trying to get the dog used to the tent with limited success. So wish me luck. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, we are on day 2. We are on our first hike of the trip. Or a walk, as English people like to call hikes. So we're doing the Glenfinnan. I just keep saying the whiskey. Glenfinnan. Oh, there's the viaduct. Yeah. Already. A Harry Potter train. So cool. I'd actually love to be on the scene. Oh my God, there it is. That's a viewpoint in itself, isn't it? You don't even need to go to the fancy viewpoint bit. Oh my God. That's so cool. I'm almost a bit jealous that girl put it in her book, so I can't put it in my book. You know what I mean?
Yeah, could put it in like a...
Check here on.
I don't think...
The swine.
I don't think she put this in it, but specifically.
She did. This is what it's based off. It wasn't called the Jacobite steam train, but it's the Harry Potter train.
Yeah, I know, but they've found... I think they found a train to fit the film after the book.
Oh,
This was the location people did this.
I see. Honestly, just can't believe the weather. It's going to be 18 degrees today. 18 degrees and sunny. Absolutely insane. It's like proper summer weather. And it's not even May yet. The Glenfidden Viaduct, aka the Harry Potter Bridge. What do all these coin trees mean?
Got one in for good luck.
Can you do it?
There's all kinds in
I
there.
feel pretty lucky as it is.
Make a wish.
Okay. I feel a bit bad for the tree.
He's gone.
Thank you for your sacrifice, Mr. Tree. So apparently, this bridge has been erected for 121 years. 125 years. How long was the Gateshead flyover up for? 60? We're at the viewpoint. There's cuckoos everywhere, isn't there? This hike is unreal. Unreal. It's such a gorgeous day for it as well. It's already getting quite hot though. I think we came at the right time. It's about 9:30 now. Oh, she's a steep one though. Just can't get over how stunning this hike is. It looks like we're in Greece. I imagine it's dead cool and it's misty and eerie as well. But I'm not complaining with this weather. Bruno's just going. It's just unreal. Little deer. It's mad how the deer just put a cut about here, isn't it? Everywhere we've been. Very cool. So my phone is on 10% and the train's coming in 40 minutes. So Max has very kindly ran through a river back to the car to try and get our portable chargers. Bruno's very distressed about the whole thing. Oops, bless him. Get you a guy who jumps through streams for you. I wouldn't expect anything less from Max, bless him. I do give him a hard time, but when the chips are down, he comes through. Woo! He saved the day! It's the Jacobite steam train guy!
Where's feet?
What we've got. At the viewpoint, or a version of the viewpoint, because we didn't want to sit next to all the people. So, yeah, I'm just here for 15 minutes, eating a Tunnock's tea here. So, plot twist. One of the guys just said that the train's not even running today. And there's literally like 1,000 people waiting. So we're going to just wait and see what everyone does when the train turns up. It's a train's coming, but it's not the Harry Potter train. So we're just going to wait and see. Hello! Sorry, I forgot to update you. So, not only did the train not come past, the Jacobite train, it was replaced with a ScotRail train. the drama, the upset, the angst. But people were still taking photos of it. I was like, babe, it's got real. They're everywhere. So yeah, we're going to go and find a coffee now and then continue our drive to Skye. We're actually going to nip in that church though, aren't we? It's a cool church in Glenfinnan. And yeah, it doesn't look like there's quite that much in Glenfinnan, but we're gonna scope the church out, have a coffee, and then get back on the road again. I can't wait. Oh my god, is the coffee place closed? Yeah, we'll look at the church. If it is closed, this is a bit of a fail because there's nothing here. Do you know what? That might be why you didn't get booked in that hotel. Things are meant to happen the way they're meant to happen. So basically, Max was going to surprise me with a nice hotel cottage thing in Glenfinnan. Because we did romanticise it, didn't we? And he was like, yeah, and I was going to just drive him and be like, we're staying here ahead of the train. But do you know what? It's actually meant to be that didn't happen because the train wasn't even here. So that would have been a waste of £300. But they wouldn't let Bruno stay, so that's why we camped. And I quite liked where we camped, so worked out well in the end. Please, please be open. Please. Nightmare. Oh well. That's fine, isn't it? We'll just have to find somewhere else to get coffee. Oh my god, look at the view though. I mean, we can't really be cross when this is the view. Look at that. As I said yesterday, one thing about me is I will be visiting every church I can. So it turns out I'm not a very good vlogger. I've kind of forgot that we're doing this. We're on the Isle of Skye now. We just stopped at the Shellfish Shack, which was really good. Kind of no frills, it literally is just a shack that sells crab claws, etc. Crab claws, we got a little lobster roll, some chowder, which was really nice, and some oysters, obviously. And now we're driving to Portree to find a cheeky little pint. The plan is to camp nearby the the Old Man of Store tonight, so we can get up for sunrise and do the hike. Try and avoid the crowds. So yeah, we're just on the road again. We don't know where we're going to sleep. It's 8:10 and I go to bed at 9:30. He's usually already asleep. We'll try and get this campsite to see if they'll let us stay. Because the last one didn't let us stay. Because they didn't like the way you looked, did they? They don't like cockapoos. They said that they only like staffies and long dogs. And that your ears are too fluffy. Did you know that? Your dad punched them in the face and said, do you know what? There's no place for hate. So we had to leave. And now we've got nowhere to live. Did you know that? It's in there now, making sure it's cockapoo friendly. I'll start singing the cockapoo blues if you want. I've got the cockapoo blues. I went outside. Do-do-do-do-do. To get me a snack, and then I found I will stand right back. This is the Cockapoo Blues. And as you can probably tell, it's the time of night where we've got a bit delirious. By the way, I think we can maybe squeeze you in. Let me show you. Oh yeah, mate, I think we can fit on there. I don't actually think we're gonna fit on there. Me after having a couple of pies today, I'm like, will I squeeze on? Like, can we maybe do it in the morning? Once I've had a bit of a fast overnight, I don't think I'm gonna squeeze on there. We have now found somewhere to live, and it's a campsite. Legal campsite. Look at this. The dog is not convinced. Stop that. When the tail wags is trouble. We've just been saying to ourselves, why are we stressing ourselves out about getting the tent down at 5 in the morning? We could just leave the tent. Come back at 10 o'clock and put it down then. So with this new sense of freedom, we're going to watch the sunset. And what sunset it is, and this chair is perfectly placed for this exact. That's me how I feel that's what to put the tent down. Good morning. Good morning. It's 5:10. We're going on a sunrise hike. The birds are doing their thing in the morning and they don't shut the hell up. There's our little tent. It's just absolute madness. It's so peaceful, I don't want to talk. Hi! I feel like I can talk a bit more now because further down it was so atmospheric and, as Max described it, awe-inspiring that we didn't want to be the ones talking. And then, because we came at 5 AM to avoid the crowds, we made a comment like, oh, just imagine 4 hours time and it's full of Americans. As we said it, there was 4 of the loudest people storming up the hill. And it's not about nationality because it's the same as everyone. I'm quite a loud person, but typically Americans are quite loud. Just shouting. And it was very comedically timed. So we decided to just not speak while we walked. But this All Trails hike is lovely. I'll make sure to link the one we've done. It's supposed to take like an hour to 2 hours, but because we've just been sat and staring into space, it's more like 3 hours. But we're just heading back now, and we're gonna go and get some breakfast. Oh my god, is that what I look like? Jesus. Hello. Hagrid. So we've just had a coffee and some pastries from Birch. Very, very busy. Opened at 8 o'clock, we were there for like 20 past 8 and there was a queue out the bloody door. We were going to get the scrambled egg with the lacto fermented chili thing, which was a vibe, but I thought we'll be waiting all day. So we've got some pastries. We've got a wild garlic knot, a pistachio tart, 2 pastel de natas that Max loves, and that's it. And then I went round the corner and got a square shot sausage and a tatty scone in a roll, which was very, very, very tasty and delicious. Bruno. So yeah, we're just sat in Portree, looking at the harbour, chatting to the Yanks. We're going to go back to the campsite now, regroup, and then head to the fairy pools. Hello, hello, we're on another mooch. So we went back to the campsite, had a little, wasn't really a siesta, but I read my book for a little bit. Now, where are we going? A beach.
A harbour.
Harbour, beach thing. Some sort of coastline to enjoy the weather. It's a bit breezy now though. Oh, but that sun's just came back out. Glorious day in Skye. And I was saying this bit reminds me of just the Yorkshire Dales because it's just loads of grass. That really does. But the view over here is unreal when we get little snippets of it. Yeah. I think the plan is to head down to the beach, have a little swim. We're hoping for some sort of beach shack. Some sort of beer snack shack. Fancy. Maybe a couple of shellfish.
There isn't any pubs, so I doubt there's a restaurant.
That's a shame. But yeah, you never know. That's the only thing with Skye. There's not a lot on here, so the things that are here are extremely busy. Like that coffee shop we went to this morning ended up being like a 40 minutes vibe just to pick up a coffee and a couple of pastries. But you've just got to get used to the slower wave things, which is absolutely fine because it's not like we've got anything else to do today. We did our hike this morning, so everything else is an optional extra. Sorry about that. Bruno had a little bit of a sore tummy. Bless him. He has been eating lots of snacks that he shouldn't be eating, to be fair. That was the view that I meant. Very pretty, very nice. It's a bit boggy, mind. Can't even boggy underfoot. Bruce Bogstrotter. He's on a rock. Yeah, clever lad.
Going the right way.
We will soon see. I think that's that path, isn't it? Well, we'll just head. It's half an hour, so we'll see. You can see the sea. Guys, I'm sorry, I forgot all about you again. We're at the beach. We've just seen some dinosaurs' footprints, which I don't really buy it. I had a little coffee and a little Mr. Whippy, very, very nice. And now we're just mooching on the beach. Bruno's very happy. He loves the beach. It's his favourite thing ever. Let me show you. He's about to be one salty sea dog. Good boy. There's our little house. Coming back from the walk now. Then Max gonna have a little shower, and then we're gonna go and find the fairy things. Maybe a fairy pool, maybe some fairy stones. Oh god! Oh my god, I just stacked it. That is ridiculous. I always fall over. I forgot to end the vlog for today. We had a mare, didn't we? Look dishevelled. I am now the blue caterpillar. I'm going to bed. Good night, God bless. We're trying to wait for the stars, but the sun hasn't even fucking set. I haven't even seen a friggin' star in the Isle of Skye yet because we keep going to bed before the sun sets. But we're probably going to go to bed again. Hello, good morning, good afternoon. I forgot to vlog again. Classic. What have we done? We've just had a bit of a chilled morning. We woke up around 9:30, had a coffee and some porridge, as you will have seen, and then we went to the burger van, well, the van that we went to yesterday for my Jack and Spud, and because they'd run out of burgers, but we got burgers today and they were really, really, really good. Perfectly crisp salad, nice thick patty, brioche bun. I do like a sesame bun, but the brioche bun didn't fall apart, which I appreciated. Little bit of red onion chutney, burger sauce, all of the good bits. So now we're on a road trip again. We're going to the west of the island, to the campsite that's called Glenbrill, which we've heard good things about. Then I think we're going to just go on a big 5-6 hour walk.
Yeah.
Just, you know, just standard things. And then have a nice evening doing some other things, just exploring basically. And yeah, I'm going to just show you this view here because it's unreal. Forgot to tell you about my near-death experience yesterday. Our near-death experience. Well, the car nearly died in the potholes. Sorry to Karen for that. There was not really much we could have done there. We have this little guy. He is tied up in the back, but he refuses to sit down, so he's just falling asleep in the middle of us. We decided just to stop off in Portree because there's a cute little walk next to the sea, and it's lovely. Look at this view. All this free food. So we've had a change of plan slightly. We're still going to Glenbrill campsite, but we've found that the fairy pools are only a 10-minute drive down the same road anyway. So we're going to nip in there and see. We weren't going to go to it because we've heard it's a bit like Disneyland, very touristy, etc, etc. But it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? Considering it's only 10 minutes away. Hours later now, and we're all pitched up in the campsite, and then we've decided to come and have a cook up on the beach. I'm really happy about. We're the only people here on the beach, and we're going to have some mackerel noodles with like a pad thai sauce, maybe a little bit of wine, and just have a nice chill. I feel very relaxed here. There's no signal anywhere, so it's forced relaxation. Here's our little spot. Here's our little cabos. Oh, you're all trapped. Boy. Could do with some spring onions or some sort of garlic. I haven't got my bag with my wild garlic in. That's okay. Yeah, spring onions, definitely garlic, maybe a bit of tender stem, but we are camping, so it's okay.
Pad Thai. This is not Pad Thai.
Danielle is salt. What's it like? Good morning. There's a spaniel showing at me. Good morning. It's our last day on Skye today. I'm really sad about it. I slept so well. This campsite's right next to the sea, so it's just nice oceanic noises all night. Gorgeous. It's a bit colder today, so I'm actually in a coat. I did come out in my spotty two-piece, but a little bit ambitious. Max has just gone to get a coffee and some fresh bread that the campsite have made, so that's nice. Oh my god, he's here. Look at the mountains in the back. He comes bearing bread. So I started putting the tent down, but I couldn't get some of the pegs out. Breakfast is served. Why does it look like it's his first day of school? Oh, we're just packing up the car now. Max is just flying about using everything.
Sort of.
The coolins in the background. How cool. We've got the cabos in the back. Batty in the front. Bubba in the passenger seat.
Right.
Coolins, coolins. Have you seen the coolins?
Thank you. Okay, get down now.
We're leaving. We're leaving. We're officially not in Skye anymore. At least we're not in England yet. Hello, we are hiking. We are at the Lost Valley. Why are you laughing at me? He always laughs at me and I'm trying to bloody vlog for our memories. Him being all sheepish in the corner.
I was just about to say show off your pole, but it sounds funny, doesn't it?
Show off your pole. Show off your pole. Your girlfriend has a pole.
Yeah.
There's a collection of hiking poles. Go on then, show off your pole.
Stroll through, son. This is a proper hike.
Bruno keeps getting tied up on Max's pole. Bless him. We need a little waistband thing for him. I am the cabos of the Lost Valley. See me, mighty and despair. Hello. Look at me red face. Don't know how people look nice after a hike. You look nice. He just looks nicely sun-kissed, like he's just been to the corner shop. Look at me. I was like, it's like, let's go for a walk. The whole walk, all you can hear is, and it's not even the dog. Anyway, we're going to have a picnic. Snack. Somebody forgot the trip cans. So we don't have a lot of drinks, but I wanted to use refreshments. But that's fine. And have a little picnic snack down here.
Water left, is there?
No. You just conclude the section of this vlog. This section of the vlog. We did the hike. Kind of was making a mockery of some of the old trails reviews, saying it was a bit of a scramble. But do you know what? It was a bit of a scramble. It was actually quite hard, and that was in dry, very nice conditions. I can imagine it's very, very sketchy in the winter rain / snow / ice / wind / anything else. Especially if you've not got the right footwear on, you haven't got poles. I mean, you don't need poles, but they are helpful. And yeah, if you're not in the right attire, which to be honest, I've seen a few people in trainers, which is fine for today, but would not recommend. Anyway, I'm going to shut up and show you this view. Apparently up here is the Devil's Staircase.
One of these. It's just a really
Somewhere. But yeah, very enjoyable. Took us about an hour 15, not hour 15, an hour 45. I'm getting opposite end of the clock mixed up. Yeah, really, really good. You might have a bit of trouble parking because people like to just take photos of the view. But if you just pause and wait, someone will come out, because not everyone's doing this. Not everyone's this mental. Alright, it's about 10 to 6 now. I need some sort of sup. Like a nice lager beer or something. We were going to go for pub dinner, but I think we're just going to do that tomorrow and slack off and just do a bit of a cook up when we get to our camp spot, which we don't know where we're sleeping tonight. Max thinks he knows of a spot. But guys be like, I know a place, and literally pull up to a car park, so we'll see. We'll see how we end up, but I'd just be happy with a couple of sausages on the grill, to be fair. I mean, who wouldn't be happy with that? I was also just thinking while we were hiking, like, why did Bilbo do this? Why would you do this? Like, why would you leave the Shire? I mean, it is pretty cool. But why would you do this when the Shire is so nice? For what? Like, I completely understand Frodo because he had to. But Bilbo, it's like, babes, you've got everything you could possibly need. You're risking your life for some dwarves who don't even really like you. I just want to do that. But Max's argument was that Gandalf knew Bilbo was an adventurous hobbit because apparently he had been when he was younger. I don't think that's true. But anyway, a conversation for another time. What a nasty thing to say.
I don't know. Rupert.
Rupert. Hurry up, Monty. Anyway, just been saying my hair feels really dry, and Max had just went straw hair after he's touched it. Nasty man. Turned into a right nasty man. Did you know that, Monty?
You shush, be quiet.
Hello. It's been a few hours now. Kind of made a bit of a detour in a sense. Oh, Bruno. 1 second. So, we were supposed to... Is he limping? No, he's fine. Supposed to go and find the wild camping spot that Max used to stay at. But instead, we went to a pub, got a pub meal, had 3 pints, and we've managed to squeeze on the campsite next door. So that's nice, isn't it? Was originally, oh my god, how cute is this? Was originally going to be a bit of a palaver because they said they didn't have room for cars, and I'd said that's absolutely fine, like no problem. So I asked the pub, said like, what's the crack? I'm having a couple of jars, can I leave my car overnight? They were like, yeah, that's absolutely fine. So I rang the campsite back and she was like, okay, great. Then we came over, Max went in and was like, oh, your partner was so lovely on the phone, like it's absolutely fine if you want to leave your car. And I was like, how cute is that? But apparently people have been like effing and blinding her about the cars. And she was like, I've had a really stressful day and your partner was just really nice to me. So I went in and I was like, thank you. I was like, I feel like I want to give you something. And she was like, no, your kindness was enough. And I was like, how cute is that? So, yeah. And it's only 30 quid a night. We thought it was going to be like 40, 50 because we're right near Loch Lomond. But it isn't. So we're having a lovely time. I had mince and tatties. Max had haggis, neeps and tatties. I had a pint of Guinness and half a Tennent's. And I'm going to go and have a whiskey. And I had a sticky toffee bun. Please do not tell my trainer. Still supposed to be on a calorie deficit. Please don't tell anyone about that. Look, it was going to happen. Whether it was going to happen in July, now it's happened, so it's fine. We're just going to have to deal with it. One thing about this campsite is it fucking stinks. Stinky. Malinsky. Very, very smelly campsite. However, it does have an on-site bar, which is a perk. I've had a lovely time in there. It's right next to the West Highland Way walk. So we're considering that. I thought you had to wild camp at all, but there's options to do campsites. So that's the walk from Glasgow to Fort William. It would take quite a while. You can do it in like 5 days. I actually might do that at the end of the year. Autumn time. Be a tough one though. But if you can't do it when you're 25, when are you going to do it? Do you know what I mean? So anyway, I think I'm going to conclude this segment. I might film some clips in the pub. I'll definitely film a clip of the pub because it's bloody gorgeous. Really, really nice. And I love the staff. I had really good chats with the staff members, so yeah, I'm going to go and do that. I'm a bit drunk. Can't drink anymore. Bruno's fuming as well. You okay? He's not happy. He's like, get me home. Told ya. Grumpy boy. He's like, Mum, a wee pooer. This is fucking shit. It's crap. All I've been doing all day is walking and it's been rubbish and I'm starving. I do think the only person who's been in a calorie deficit this holiday is Bruno. Max is getting changed.
Putting some trousers on, pants for our American listeners.
We have no American listeners, other than the people over there.
I have no pants, so.
What, are you going to wear to the pub? Same outfit as you wear everywhere? Okay. Look like a workman. That's fine, you can just keep talking.
I think I would have equally as much enjoyed like wild camping and beers.
Yeah.
But this is really nice.
It's a nice finisher, isn't it? Being a bit cheeky and going to the pub.
Really been to the pub, have we?
Not first, since I've started this fat loss thing.
Pub, and this is the one I've been telling you about for 30 years.
I know. It's worked out well. If we wouldn't have got on the campsite, then we wouldn't have got on the campsite.
It's nice to have a proper drink. Up to that actual wild camping spot where we were going to go.
Yeah.
And we just stopped off for a quick meal. I think I had a pint because I wasn't driving, but it was just a quick meal.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a whiskey.
Yes. First whiskey of the trip to Scotland.
First whiskey of the trip.
Madness.
It is unheard of for us, isn't it?
Unheard of for me. I would have been 3 bottles deep by now on a regular trip.
Crazy. It's a beautiful pub though. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at the lights. Stunning. 1705. Isn't that like earlier than most of America? What the hell am I saying?
1705.
1776. Yeah, it's before Hamilton. Absolutely mad. This pub is older than America. What's going on with my eye? Oh my god. Look haggard.
You look beautiful, don't you?
To you, yeah. Oh, well, well. No, that's me. That's literally me. Max looks like a miner. Funny. The dog's like, thank God. Oh. Come on then. This is our chariot. The miner. Oh, come on then. Hello. We're tired today. We're in Carlisle. I can't actually be bothered talking, so I'm going to do this in a minute. I've been fed. Hello. We've had a bit of a vibe change. We have came back from Isle of Skye, went to Carlisle. It was a whole thing, we'll tell you later. But we're on our way to see Kneecap now, so we've got to run. Outfit check. Yeah, so I bought a vinyl and a CD, and then you got a free ticket to see them at Boiler Shop. So we thought we'd come back and make sure we make it. But we're running a bit late, so we're quite literally... Well, I'm trying to walk fast. Max is trailing behind, drinking a can of Tennent's, because he's still on holiday mode. Hello, it's the end of the vlog. Let me turn Dance Moms off. Hello, it's bank holiday Monday. It is now the end of the vlog. I'm just editing it now, so I thought I'd film a quick clip to say thank you so much if you've made it this far. It is a bloody long one. 54 minutes of me talking absolute shit. Thank you so much. You've watched it. Even if you got 10 minutes in, you're doing God's work, babes. As you've seen, we saw Kneecap. They were absolutely class. The new album's mint. Please go and make it #1, because they've went through a lot of hardship in the last year, and it will be really nice. So yeah, I'm just watching Dance Moms. I've been doing that for the last 2 days. I'm about to go to the gym, and I'm about to go on another hike this afternoon to Hadrian's Wall, because the hustle never stops. So have a great weekend. The rest of it, it's not the weekend, it's a new week. But have a great weekend anyway. Bye!